the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good one on tap between the Toronto Thunderbirds and the Houston Oilers. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Toronto Thunderbirds and the Houston Oilers. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And Charles, you take a look at our home side as we enter play here. They come in on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight.
And going back through the tape, I thought they looked pretty good last week. It was a solid win, a comprehensive win.
Meanwhile, for our visitors from north of the border, we're in October now, so every
have now is a full routine established about what you want to get done and full focus on the season.
A pair of 3-0 teams set to lock horns for the right to remain unbeaten. And we're off in Week 4. This will be fielded at the 6. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28 line. Time. And leading them out there, their 6'5" quarterback.
And I liked what his head coach told us about him this week, that no matter what happens, whether he throws 7 interceptions or 7 touchdown passes, he's the same assertive leader.
Set 50, plant. Come on, baby. Let's go.
On 1st and 10, Pitts. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down. And this O-line, it is the lifeblood of the offense.
They establish the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of the offense to feel confident.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. From the gun, Pitts. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 15 yards through the air and a 1st down.
All right, let's just go ahead and walk through this one pretty easily, right? Blast off the line of scrimmage, get downfield to a certain point, usually around 8 to 10 yards, turn around and make sure the quarterback sees your numbers and set yourself up for the pass.
A well-executed curl route by Charles Davis.
18 Gator.
Throwing on 1st down. Pitts, and that'll be incomplete. The intended receiver there, Allen, and that'll bring up 2nd down. A look there at the starters on the defensive side of the ball. Well, they were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in and run, 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up? We'll soon find out.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Pitts got his man complete over the middle. That's Vasquez. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. And on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get.
They'll run on first down. McCrary, and he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. We know this offense, they're built around passing the football. That time, the running game didn't suit them so well.
Not so well, but they have to do it every so often. You have to be able to control the pass rush a little bit, make them somewhat hesitant before they come and get your quarterback. At least have the illusion that you have a running game.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun, Pitts. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he'll go down at the 28. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. He does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, he did everything but get him in the end zone there, but now they're set up. Strong opening drive, and they're knocking on the door.
And the way that they did it, now look where they are on the field, all right? This is naturally set up for a running play, isn't it? But with his ability to throw the football, his accuracy on this drive, you might want to think about a pass play in this situation.
Interesting. Time to find out.
Ready? 30 base.
Number 53. Mike 53.
Ready?
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Player, his 2nd touch. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. Well, it takes that many plays.
Methodical and a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
It becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. That time, a 9-play drive. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
What I enjoyed this week is that you asked to talk to his offensive center before the game and find out a little bit more about him and what the relationship is. And that was a pretty positive story, wasn't it?
Yeah, and really what I took away from that is just how it has permeated throughout the entire offensive line, the relationship they've had. It's really a group that's in sync.
They care about him. That's the thing. They really care. And when you care that much, you're going to play that much harder for him and give him a better chance to lead the team that wins.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And let's look here at the Houston offense.
And the schedule makers have given them a little break right here. Back-to-back home games, and they won last week. So they're trying to make it 2 in a row to take advantage of this break in the schedule.
Get that ball.
Let's go.
Off-play action. Cohen. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
The competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week, and we just saw their first one of this game.
And they'll send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So here are visitors to take over on offense. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. That'd be ideal.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. This will be stopped about 2-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Second and 2. And this thing is blown up defensively. They will not get a throw-off on the trick play, and that'll go down as a sack.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the gun, Pitts. And that is incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? It's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball away.
So really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally will see if they can build on that stop. This is taken at about the 14. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Out come offense as they get set to take over here. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have a day for you, you're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for. Boy, you go 3 and out on your first drive, and that's not the way you want to start this drive either. Doesn't seem like they're really in.
No, first plays, a disaster, but not looking very sharp. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here we go on 2nd and 12. Over the middle, complete. That's Chapman. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Down. 18 Gators.
Exit, exit.
Sit up.
57
Sit up.
On 1st down, it's Chapman. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to control the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Tucson.
Second down. It's Chapman, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. And our statistician, Ben Ramsar, just held up 3 fingers to remind me he now has 3 tackles for a loss only in the first quarter.
Well, Ben's got it detailed perfectly. He always gives us the right stats. I'd love to be on the offense's headset right now because what you're hearing is, can someone please block him? Come up with a scheme. Come up with something. Make sure you block him because he's disrupting everything.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get this down to the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the 1st down in the process.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a handoff here to his running back. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Well, look now at our starting defense. They currently 4 in the NFL in terms of stopping the run.
Numbers don't tell you everything. Do paint a pretty good picture. We're talking about 2 top 5 units going in. 1 in running the ball, 1 in stopping the run. I think this is going to be a whole lot of fun myself.
On 2nd down now. The 20 before he's brought down. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. The first drive this unit had, they punted. This drive, much more polished, just looking crisper, aren't they, moving the ball?
Maybe the first drive was a little bit angry that they had to punt the ball away the first time they had it. Got motivated, got to the sideline, said, okay, let's not let that happen here as we take over.
Ready, 18 Gator. You better bring it. 5.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself a win.
Around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
The numbers for him from a week ago. 6 catches, 87 yards, and a touchdown.
That was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
I know we don't talk about it enough. The level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And in the end, it's capped off by a 7-yard run. Kick it away. That is 4. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 20-yard line. So here's to take over, and they're coming off.
They haven't gone before. Time to shake to try and get this offense.
How do you take things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Officially noted at 2nd down. He'll look to throw. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. That catch good for only a yard, and it's 3rd down. To throw on 3rd down. Pitts. And he's got his man in the backfield. That's complete. And this will not get close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the 26. It's all tied after 1. So they bring out their punter. Possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. And now out comes Houston. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put.
They'll run on 1st down. Chapman. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. Off the play fake. Cohen. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Get him, boys. Yeah, that's how we do, D.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to bring their way back to the quarterback as well.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Operating from the gun. Cohen. Going right side complete. And way up 35 before he's out. A big 3rd down pickup of 20 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet. Defense.
Looking to throw. Cohen. Got his man complete over Barrett. And they've got it well at field 40 before it's said and done. The catch and run, good for 2 yards.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. On the disadvantage, where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner.
10, as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Ready.
And he'll give it here to his running back. 40 loss of 2 second.
And intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have the case for it.
Speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed script.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half. Stop him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking, these pants make me look fat, and we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Throwing on 3rd and long. Cohen. And out of the backfield. That's complete. The 3rd down run gets.
Defense has an answer to anything in deep there, but made an excellent and held him to no gain.
And on now is the punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Call out here for on offense, maybe losing just a little bit of the edge.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. Let him go by a little too easily there.
Well, that's what we saw on film, isn't it? His head goes down oftentimes when he goes to punch, when he's trying to block, and right past.
After the yard out, here's 2nd and 11. And again this time to the tailback. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. He lost 2 there. It's 3rd down.
I know when I was a kid, I was type run. The best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. From the gun, Pitts. Oh, he stays up, and he's taken down. Back at his own 7.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
their punter out there now. Come on to kick this one. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Okay, gets set. They did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start to keep first downs, and that's what they need in order to not pump the ball again.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. On second down, it's Chapman. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for first. From Cohen, he gets behind the 40, not quite to the 35. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with money throw right there to move the sticks.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now a handoff here to his running back. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. The play there, and now it'll be third down. From the gun on third down. Looking left side of him. Inside the 20 before he's brought down. There's drive rolling. It's another first down.
That's a pretty good throw on the curl route there. Third down, and they pick up a first.
Be aware for that, right?
They should. It was so hard to...
Not easy.
Because when they route really well, get back and complete the play.
From the red zone now, throw. And this is going to be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range. But boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy on the defensive side and made a key play.
So here are visitors, and right now they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting because 3 straight drives have ended with him punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you in your playbook a little bit? And maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first marker, and now it's third down. He can run for it, and he will. And he won't be close to it. Runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Average so far as this one's away. And a 4 is a return zone time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should...
Lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a first down on a gain of 10. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman. All the stats and scores from games in progress.
That tasker in the business, the coach.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Complete. Not before getting this inside the 30. A first down. taken the lead. So the quarterback drops to throw, looks over, and boom, a guy that wide open, he has to be thinking, wait a minute, this is some kind of a dream. This is too easy.
Yeah, a great, but for the defense, almost feels like there was a bust in coverage.
The call is to go for one and kick. And he's gained 7 ball game. 5-play drive. Built a Houston touchdown. It's out on the field, and they will send this one away. About a yard deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as of to the 27. So here are visitors to take over on offense. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discourage down and score. The first is something.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it.
3 sacks in a game a week ago. Oh, he's whacked.
So that complicates things a bit here. 8 now out of the gun. And he'll be marked down at the 20. Gain of defense going to use the timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute in this first half. 3rd down. And this in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. Now they're going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Out comes a Houston offense. It's take over. You're up to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Now another 12-4 as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first. Now 100 yards already this first and 10. Back to throw. Cohen. And Thomas has it inside the 5. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of Birds.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Continue. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Operating from the gun. Cohen looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Chapman. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 in the first half. Second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. 7 from the left hash. And this one is right down Broadway. And they will move by 10 now to 7. So a big play before the end of the half to buy 3.
How about the 1-2 to win the goal? Not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go.
This is taken at the 3.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman. EA Sports report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a bit, but first let's take a look around here of October.
Week 4 matchup. This fielded at the 2. And a 26-yard line just across the 25. And now out comes Houston. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack. We're prepared for some change-ups and to see him when we can.
They handle any adjustment that might be made defensively. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Sharp and a first down.
The beauty of route running is the same thing. In this case, get the defensive back on his heels, Break off for the corner with good time, as we just saw.
They have 40 already and another 1st and 10. Off play action. Cohen. In. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Very little daylight there. He'll get a...
Let's go, let's go.
On 3rd down, Cohen. And lead. Flag there offensively, several on the side. Penalty, what did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. This one sent away. And this is going to hit the goal into the end for a touchdown. Now we glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half. These guys had to punt their last possession. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him in sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer.
Going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. Line, I think they are here. They're all road in just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means they score away from being back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this. And he will lose yards to the 30. Sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. Got to get offensively down green early on 1st down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring back, did they? Covered it. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're on the sideline. Freelance, there's really...
Pass play went back. Looking. This man on the end route, complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 5th down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because who can rifle it in there.
On 1st and 10, Pitts. Nope, and he goes down.
Had a really nice gain on the previous sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Back to throw. Pitts. And he rifles one incomplete. He's punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd. From the gun, Pitts. Now he'll let it go deep left sideline. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And we're into the 2nd half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. On his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
On 1st down, it's Chapman. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Just a yard on the pick. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Cohen. And he back to the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. You know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender.
Oh.
To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go, I don't know about 6.
I'm up to 6
points. Now the free kick comes after the safety from the 20 as they bring the punter on to try and get some hang time here.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
We got this.
Let's go. 60 or
58 right there. Watch the run. They're running, man.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
And what a weapon to have when you can use your quarterback as a short yardage runner and pick up first downs.
And he'll be taken down just shy of the field after a gain of about 4. 2nd and 6. Throwing left side, it's complete. He'll go down, but we're getting this inside the 30. Now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the last 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. McCrary. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
46, boys. 46. 46 them up.
They'll keep around. McCrary. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. To throw on third down. Pitts. And this is going to be incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they're moving and grooving. A
5-point kickoff. This is taken at the 3. Then he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 26-yard line. Out comes a Houston offense as they get set to take over here. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
An opening there on that first down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2. On second down now, Kerr. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third. On third down, Chapman. And that one going from the start as backfield and goes backwards. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line. They obviously watched the tips and made some adjustments. And this will be taken at the 13. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the. So here are visitors to take over on offense. And able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of it.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball.
Going for 6. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it?
I was just going to give him a little in that first half.
Everyone's always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's it for him.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the gain. 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Well, I think we showed that he's got the fresh legs. Or just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Have him on for the tight end. And Pat dropped a yard or two, 30. 10 more there and another first down. Scrimmage, the 31, 1st and 10. Top gun. Pitts caught here. Out racking in 10. Looking to throw. Complete yards down. Well, that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this, realize that just throw it at the feet of the intended reason. No one can pick it off. You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And his bid for the first short as he's tackled at the 20. And at his size, he's lost, makes someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. He gets lost, him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths and keeps him out of...
Get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball. Go. And first catch that lead. Now for the point after. And this one gives his guy... The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take this yards up to the 27-yard line. They'll run on first down. A nice run there, 9 yards. It'll be 2nd down. We have played. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Ready? 60 Pittsburgh. Come on, boy. You better be ready.
To throw on 2nd down. Pitts was skipped.
That's it. Flat out, time and time again.
Down to just a 20% success rate at 2 of 10. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, Pitts. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they get it, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a first down to boot. It's so critical, and you only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it down. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
Throwing up late. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throw again. Pitts. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 47. Back to throw. Pitts. And that is caught on the right sideline, but the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now left side on the swing pass. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. The offense on third down tonight, they've had a lot of chances but not much success, converting only 3 times. They're looking at third and a few inches. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball and ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And they're indeed going to go for it now. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. He may try and run. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on foot.
For the team that lost it, quarterback, the ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Caught by Allen.
Offside. Deep.
So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
On 1st down, Pitts. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 12. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
And now out comes Houston. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Now a play, 1st down. Throw left side, complete. That's Chapman. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
On 1st down, Kerr. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's a 2nd and 7. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Chapman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Another night through the air. A lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Quarterback now. 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Cohen. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the response versus the there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles, usually more of the run-stuffing variety. But the way this game is advanced, you're wanting a little bit of everything out of all of your guys. But let's just go ahead and break it down and make it simple. The guy who's the right defensive end versus a right-handed inside, he's going after the quarterback. He's going to put him on the ground. Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Get down. faster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. This game. And it's across mid inside the 45. That one good for 24 yards. Just don't much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited. Type of elite clock on there. Got first downs and keeping the football.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on to throw. Cohen. And he will find his man on the end route. No good for 4. It's
Went in there, able to now.
Faster passes when they're going that fast. Any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air, and Zutsover can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a move were able to connect. 4 yards on that last completion, so that's 7-6. And to give this time to the tailback. And he gets it down to the 32. 7 yards there and a first down from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on sword. Off the bootleg. Cohen firing quickly here, and that's complete. That one good for the complete, but no gain. 3rd down. This offense so far on 3rd down, 5 out of 9 thus far. 3rd and 1, and he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one to 15. Yards, first down as they're able to convert.
When a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is. You're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this down is stored out after this one. Running game working, they'll stick with it on 1st down. In the 4th quarter.
They realize if they give up a field goal here, this game might be out of reach. They understand the stakes, playing accordingly.
Under 4 to go now. 1 second. Now a handoff here to his running back. And just a yards there down to the 17. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for 3rd and long. They'll keep it on the ground. It's and he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12. But it'll lead to a 4th down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And this one is right. And that will make this now a 15-point advantage. So they settle for just the 3. Now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown. Nail off. They still ate up time. Gap is darn close.
This will be taken in, and he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Defensively as follows. Down on the scoreboard. At time, a huge factor. Their perfect start to the serious peril as they come up on 1st and 10. They go back to the air here. INT on the last drive. And seeing no options, he just tossed it complete. Now that'll bring up, so now they'll come up on 10. Looking to throw, and he fires one incomplete. Allen, the intended receiver. It's a 3rd down. Now they fade in 10. Back-to-back incompletions. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with deep pass, thus the incompletion.
They're going to try it live here on 4th down. They're going for it. On 4th down, Pitts. He's got Allen. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. That one looks like he'll throw here. And that's incomplete.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he...
On third down, Chapman. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. So now here comes a 3-score game. And his kick absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
Your man. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here are visitors to take over on offense. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. 2nd and 4. Allen has it, left side. Get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A gain of 13, it's a first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Whipping one into Allen, that's complete. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. Back to throw. Pitts. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle the match, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Ready. 70, Indy.
53, Mike, 53. Pick it up.
Hit it.
On 1st and 10, Pitts, and that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hey, you got 3.
Throwing again, Pitts, and that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Now play the drive, looking at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, Pitts. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. The 3 straight incompletions, forward on 4th. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And